So I just randomly booted up DayZ and started running around. I don't know, maybe I'd spawn somewhere, see somebody, team up, fight with them, I don't know. I didn't spawn near anybody, I spawned at the very edge of the map. I went all the way up the coast. So I'm pretty sure this is like, what, the northeast corner? I've never gone to the edge of the map because I always just get to the tree line where the edge of the map starts, and then I'm like, have too much gear and I don't want to risk it. But I literally have nothing right now. I have 2 dry bags, like a single-use bandage, no weapon, no melee, like nothing, and motion suppressor and a fucking fishing hook, flashlight. So I'm gonna run to the edge of the map and see how far you can go, and like see if you die or like what happens. Do you get yeeted off the world? I've never ran past the tree line because I just assumed that you would like auto die. I had no idea you could go this far. You could totally, if they don't get like auto deleted from being past like the tree line, you could totally hide shit over here, because like who the fuck would check like past the edge? Like how far can you go, bro? This is like insane. I didn't expect you to be able to go this far. I know for sure I'm not the first person who's ever done this. There's no way someone hasn't done this before. Bro, you can go so far past the edge of the map. It's like actually kind of insane. I mean, I guess if you're like if you're comparing it to like, for example, like Rust, by comparison, like in Rust, if I've been on the cargo ship before when it was leaving the map, like it was like when I was pretty new to the game, I didn't know like the mechanics of it at all. I was just on the ship and I was waiting for the fucking for the lock crates to all unlock, and I didn't realize, because I wasn't like looking at the map actively, I didn't realize that the fucking that it was leaving and the cargo ship was going off the map. So all of a sudden I'm just like taking a whole bunch of heavy radiation poisoning. I'm like, what the fuck? And like when you get like towards the edge of the map, like there's like the map that is the procedurally generated map, like the normal map, and then there's the water, and that's pretty much still on the labeled grid. And then if you go to like the oil rigs, like, and then like past that, sometimes there's like some water in that region that's past the actual like gridded map. Like not only is there not like letters labeling it, there's just no grid anymore. So the cargo ship goes way past like where the grid's even drawn before you eventually get to like an invisible edge, which is like the edge of the physical game world, and you just like insta die, just like you F1 killed. You just die to the edge of the map. Dude, is this for reals? Like, how the fuck can it be that you could go so fucking far past the edge of the map? Like, this is tripping me the fuck out. Like, I didn't even think, oh, I'm gonna make a video about this. Now I have to make a video with this. Like, I had no idea you could go this far. Like, I'm literally getting out of render distance of the last tree line of the map. And the map itself is already one of the biggest game maps that exist. How far can you actually go? Is there like a physical edge? Bro, this is like my thing. I think we're gonna come to an edge or something. I did this in Valheim. Dude, in Valheim, it's just like a flat edge and the water just pours off the edge of it. And we went off a boat. It was me and Rip. We went off a fucking boat because we thought like there'd be some, we were both convinced there would be some secret portal, like a secret level or something. But it literally just kills you and takes you to the spawn, and like your boat just wrecked and disappeared. That was a big disappointment. It was such a pain to get to the edge of the world that I think that's why we were convinced that it was going to be something. Dude, like, look at that though. Like, all the trees are gone now. So all the trees are out of render distance. can still fucking go. I can't believe this shit, bro. Like, I'm starting to realize now that like this would be like hacker meta, dude. Like if you had speed hacks, you just go past the edge of the map. Like you can literally go out of render distance. Like imagine we just saw a dude like speeding by, like oh shit. Because no one would ever see you speed hacking if you're this far out. And who the fuck travels this far out? And then there's like an actual coast. So basically what it is like the last tree line is like the quote designated play area. And then this is like the physical edge. But you gotta go all that way. It's just interesting, like why did they decide like that's the like why is there so much more that you can go to that isn't, I don't know. I've never actually tried to explore this shit, so I've never. I think it'd be sick as fuck though if like you went all the way out here on like the tip of like past the edge of the map and there's some guy's base. Like imagine some hella fucking deady fucking dude. Like this is official vanilla, man. Imagine some dude in vanilla, like he brings like a tent, like a big fucking tent out there, like a car tent, canopy tent, medium tent. He's got like a fucking stone campfire grilling setup with like the tripod setup, you know what I mean, like a whole fucking survival setup, and he just like fishes. Like dude, that would actually be kind of sick. That'd be a sick video, dude. Like I set up fucking for survive, you just survive off of like how long can you survive just off of fish from the edge of the world water beyond the play area map. Actually be kind of sick, dude. I'm getting ideas now. Like imagine up here. Bro, if I had the stuff, I would just start that idea right now, but I didn't bring anything. And there's like no trees, they're all at a render distance. I'd have to run back to get a tree, and I'm pretty sure that this character will die before then. I don't know. Got full health. Full health, half hydration, blinking red food. Dude. Yeah, I feel like that's kind of like where I'm at with this game, you know? Like, it takes like something kind of like obscure and like weird and interesting to even like make me like want to be like motivated to play the game. Like one of my favorite things I ever did in this game was when I was streaming on Twitch a few years ago, I set up a town, like a town within a town. It was like on an official vanilla server, but we had like multiple canopy tents, medium tents, like 2 car tents. We had all kinds of shit, and it was fucking cool as fucking like nobody fucked with it. And then after about a week it got griefed, and when it got griefed there was a landmine in one of the car tents, I think, and someone had set it up, and I didn't even like think about it. Like I was just like going through everything like after it was griefed, kind of just taking stock and like just like, man, this sucks. And I stepped on the landmine they had set it up, so that was like, yeah, that was suck, big suck. Dude, how come I'm running in the water even though I'm not? Like, come on, man. Like, imagine, bro, like, does it just keep going? Like, I don't get it. Like, what happens if you swim? Like, what if I just start swimming? You know what I mean? Like, what if I just start swimming to like the horizon as far as you can see? Is there just a, like, I kind of know what the world looks like because I've glitched through before on a modded server. I was building and like some shit fell through all the way to the bottom floor, you know, so I like crawled under, and then I got like pushed through the map, and I was like swimming through like a, you know, the layer of water. So I kind of know what it looks like, but like I've never like tried to go to the edge. I think I would die before I could swim to the actual edge, to be honest. I don't think I could actually make it like to the physical edge. But I'm running in water, which is just gonna make me more cold and wet, and maybe I'm not actually getting wet though, it's like not counting. Because it's like not play area. I'm like actually not getting wet even though it's making the water sound. This is wild though, dude. Like, imagine you just had a base where it's like I said, like some tents, you got like fishing stuff, maybe you bring out some guns just in case somebody comes out while you're online, you got to defend yourself. I mean, I wasn't like blind to it before, but I'd never seen it with my own eyes. Like, I knew the world was big and there was a lot past like the play area, but this like really puts into perspective like just how much, because we're like so far past the actual like map that not only are we just like walking in water when we're clearly on the land, but we can see the actual physical edge of the land mass before as it goes into the water. And we're down a lip, so we're so far past the actual end of the fucking where the actual map is that you can't even see it. So you can't even, we're so far that none of the trees are rendered, even though I'm on like a high render distance. You can't even see the actual map yet. Like, the physical play area that I can see is still vast. Like, it's still, this is still a huge area. Just from like down here on the beach, like all the way up here, these hills and all this shit, like that's a lot of area, and this is all like 10 times further past the edge of the place. It's just like insane to me how much of this is unused area that you can actually like go to. I was always scared from other games that like if I went past the tree line into the like non like rendered like edge that you would just die instantly, like to an invisible zone. That's what I thought. I was mega wrong, dude. This is fucking insane, dude. I can't even believe how much like how much shit is out here. Like, imagine if the map was just cut. Like, why not just like take it all to the actual edge? So you just like never even have to load this part in or render it. I don't know. There's got to be some reason. Like, I feel like it doesn't need to be as far from the edge of where the end of the trees and shit are. This is like insane. Like, if you had a car, you could drive a car out here and probably nobody would ever find it unless they're like speed hacking around the edge of the map. Who the fuck would like think to come out here and like look for a car? I can't even believe I'm still alive. Anybody who like has that friend that's like new to DayZ, and then you're like trying to tell them that like, dude, you're gonna be fine, we'll get food, like let's just go, and then they like refuse, they have to like get food. Like, look at how long I've been running with blinking red food, and I haven't lost any health yet. It says it's going down at a rate of 1, but I still have full health based on the graphic. Like, that's like technically an island right there, dude. That would be the spot to set up. Oh shit, son. Look at that shit. You just roll up like fucking... Oh, dude. Got the tents there, and you just like fish. That's the life, bro. That's the video. You only have 100 characters. Let's see. Does this fit? I found an island past the end of the DayZ rendered map, and I live there now. I'm a fisherman. Dude, I ain't gonna lie, this is 10 times more fun than trying to do some whatever bullshit. Like, my spawn was weird as fuck. I literally was in the corner of the map. I don't know if I'm like not gonna lose health because I'm like out of bounds, or if I'm literally just like that fucking sturdy and I'm not losing health, even though I have no fucking food. Dude, imagine now though how. Okay, look, no, it's I'm losing shit. So I just lost a big chunk. So I'm like, what is that, like a fourth at least gone of health now? So odds are I probably don't make it back to like rendered map. So I want to see if we can beat those odds. Because this is like uninteresting to me now. It's like I don't think it's gonna change, and because it's past the edge of the map, there's like no spawns. I thought maybe we'd catch a break and there'd be like one fucking boat they left with like a fishing rod or something. That'd be fucking epic. Because I actually have a fishing hook. I just don't have a rod or a way to get a stick right now. But, oh, now my hydro's going down. Yeah, I'll probably die before I make it back. Should I drop these bags then? Like, how much does this weigh? Half a kilogram. And I'll drop the flashlight. What if someone found it? What happens if I fucking... Yeah, like what if someone actually came out here and they found this? They were just like, bruh, look at that flashlight. Nobody, there's no way, like someone would poop themselves. Alright, I'm gonna take this too. Just heave ho. Sheesh. What else do we have? The Mosin comp? Yeah, I don't need that. Rice sack. Yeah, there's no way I make it back. I'm gonna try though, fuck it. I'm sick now, lol. This character's fucked, dude. It's not really like how long you stay alive. The reality is like, once you get to red health, you move so slow that unless you're like already at your destination when you get to red health, like you're not going anywhere. You're pretty much like stuck to like a couple 100-meter radius maybe around you at best. And I feel like, so the dry bag backpack is giving me insulation, right? So it's keeping me warm. Keep the fishing hook. I guess about optimized as light as I'm gonna get. Yeah, if I don't know, so I don't know like the layout of the end of the map because I've never gone there, but if this is as far as it was for me to get to the water originally, there's still like, when I get to the top of this hill and look past, like the trees are still out of render distance. If it's the same as when we left. Like we went for a while. So I think this character's dead. But let's see. Yeah, see, like we're like so far that you still can't see the trees, bro. Oh my god. Oh, she's in rip. There's a lot of like weird shit like this you can do that I never like try to do because I was too focused on getting gear and getting guns and getting a character like alive for long periods, and then when you're like ready to PvP and you never see anybody, it's like pretty like unfulfilling. So gotta find, either go to modded servers and find ones you like, or like find other things to do that you enjoy other than playing just the base vanilla progression cycle yet again for another time, you know what I mean? Like you gotta be like really motivated into that idea, or no matter like how your run goes, it's not that you can't have fun or that it can't be good, it's just your interest is gonna wane a lot faster than if you're like a brand new player and you're like learning all the mechanics and you're like, oh, I didn't know you had to like sanitize the rags if you were gonna ban, you know, like shit like that. You're like, oh yeah, you gotta do that. And once you like know how to do everything to stay alive and you do everything like flawlessly as far as like survival, then it's like you're either just like left looking for PvP and you don't find it, or you die in some like usually like not very fulfilling feeling way because the mechanics are so janky or whatever. Like it has good like arcadey aspects to it, but it's also like really rigid and stiff. Like the aiming in and movement and stuff is not like very fluid. Very rigid and like restrictive, and you just end up in like stuff where you get like pushed, or like if something like pushes against you and like pushes you. It's like the classic Tarkov thing. Somebody pushes in with their melee and they push the gun against you, and then their buddy like shoots you or whatever. And you can't do anything because your fucking gun's perpendicular like 90 degrees because the guy in melee rushed you, and there's a mechanic in the game that does that automatically, you know, just because they decided that. That's like one of the worst ways to die in my opinion, because they're running directly at you and you can see them and there's nothing you can do about it because your only defense is to shoot them, and now you can't because your gun's pushed to the side. I hate that shit. That's literally one of the worst ways to die in my opinion. That and like nades that like don't make sound and you're just like sitting there and you like think you're being like, you know, listening, like being cool tactical, and all of a sudden it just nade blows up and kills you and you're like, wait, what? That thing didn't even make any sound when it rolled over here. Like it hits something and rolls, you never hear any of the rolling. It's an actual problem. People who know that can exploit it, you know. They get like a bank shot to where you just won't hear it because they make the sound, only sound that it's gonna make in the first ricochet. And that was like in the hall when it was like bouncing into you or whatever. This is kind of insane that this character's still alive. Bro. Funny thing is that I can't F11, I don't have anything, unless you can do it with this. No, you can't. Dude, these still can't even see the trees, man. Yeah, I wasn't intending to get back, so I'm not like surprised about this, but I'm impressed how much actual like walkable distance there is before the coast past the edge of the map. It's actually insane to me. I think like the trees are like here maybe, or it could be this and then past that ridge and more. I don't know if we're gonna get to find out. Probably gonna die here in a sec. Red health like moving really slow. Yeah, so like we're not really gonna go anywhere. Imagine an admin just like finding a body here, like they just happen to see like, the fuck? Why was this guy out here? That's like even further. This shit's no joke, dude. Like, there's a lot of space out here. I never really like considered how much space there was for people to potentially hide shit, like past the edge. If they already know about it, that I don't know if it like automatically despawns shit, but if it doesn't, I'm like, dude, the OP hiding spot. Like, who the fuck would look here besides an admin?